Hey guys, Katie here, and I am about to use my at-home Doppler. So I just figured I would make a quick video on here with how to use it. When I first got this Doppler, I obsessively watched YouTube videos trying to see the best way, where to put the little, I don't even know what it's called, the little reader on your belly, and where to press and all of that. So I'm going to show you how I found it at 8 weeks and 4 days. That is the first time I was able to find it. And now I am 15 weeks tomorrow, so it is now much easier, and I will show you where I find it now versus where I found it at 8 weeks, and I will just give you kind of a little run through of the one that I have. I have the Sonoline B Baby Doppler. It is super easy. It comes with a tube of gel, but I went through that, so this is a tube that I just got on Amazon for like literally $2. So this is your little probe that you put on your belly. You turn this guy on. And then once we find heartbeats, the numbers will start to pop up. And then the volume is on the side. I just always have it all the way up. And honestly, I couldn't tell you what these two buttons next to the power do because I've never used them. So let's move on to my belly. All right, so we'll give you the aerial view. First thing you're gonna wanna do is put on some of this ultrasound gel. And first I'm going to show you where I found baby at 8 weeks. He was really, really, really low. So basically right above your hairline. So I put the gel on like this, and then I will grab the probe and kind of move the gel around. All right, so we'll move the probe around. Pro tip, you want to move that around before you turn the machine on. Otherwise, it is so incredibly loud and it hurts your ears. So you move it around and then we will turn it on. And I will just leave it here while we do this. So back in the early days, I would push down right above my bone, and I would just kind of start to angle the probe like this. Oh, there he is. I didn't expect to find him that low or that quick. So I guess that's kind of interesting, and it shows you that even at 8 weeks versus 15 weeks, sometimes they still like to hang out way down there. And there's other times where he's way up here. Yesterday morning, his heartbeat was way up here. Today, he's down here. So I guess we'll just show you how to find him. I go in really slow movements. So when you hear that, that's your heart. There he is. So you see how that sounds like a horse running? Oh, and he's gone. So I have a pretty active baby, so sometimes finding him for more than a few seconds at a time is pretty difficult. But I hope that helped. I am still in the horizontal position. But But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Let me see if I can show you again really quick, now that I think I know kind of where he's at. See how the slightest movement will lose him. Totally gone, and I barely moved to the left. Now we'll go back. And he's back. To the left. Gone. It takes a lot of patience, guys. It takes a lot of patience. And honestly, if you are a high anxiety person, or if you can't find him and you're going to freak out, maybe this isn't for you, because I know that there were times where I struggled with that. But if you can relax and know that depending on how far along you are, when I found him at 8 weeks, 4 days, he was like this big, if even. So I had to really be like, okay, I'm looking at this large space for something this big. And there's amniotic fluid and placenta, and there's so many other things to consider. So you have to be extremely patient, use plenty of the gel, and just move so slow. And when you're looking for baby in the earlier stages, you have to really press down. Now at this point, I can feel where he is when I touch my stomach, so I don't have to press. But in the beginning, you definitely do. So I would recommend, like, if I could go back and tell myself maybe wait till 10 weeks to start trying. But I did find it loud and clear at 8 weeks, 4 days. So you can do it. And I know when I was YouTubing, that was one of the biggest things I would look for, was how early can you find it? How early can I find the heartbeat with my at-home Doppler? And 8 weeks, 4 days is when I found my little guy. So it can be done, but you have to be extremely patient. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope this video helps you find your little lady or your little guy, and I will see you next time. Hey guys, Katie here. Do you have to do that? Hey guys, Katie here. I am about to use... Is this every time I go to talk? My dog has an itch. Must you? That you have to. Okay. Hey guys, Katie. And I am about to use... Now he's licking his dick. Murphy, go away.